My dear child, you could have been anywhere doing anything, but you're here. That is not a coincidence. It's a divine appointment. This message holds the key to something you may not even realize is holding you back. You feel loved, but at the same time, something keeps you from fully embracing it. You hear that you are cherished, but deep down, it doesn't feel real. My child, it's not that you're unloved. You are loved more than you can possibly imagine. But there's a hidden reason why you feel this way, and it's time to bring it to light. My cherished one, if you seek the divine blessings of God in your life, simply proclaim yes. I need below to open your heart to His grace. My beloved, I see the walls you've built around your heart. You may not even realize they are there, but I do. These walls were not built overnight, and they weren't built for no reason. They were built because somewhere along the way, you were hurt. Maybe someone you trusted let you down. Maybe life didn't go the way you thought it would. Maybe you felt rejected, overlooked, or forgotten. And so, brick by brick, you built these walls to protect yourself. But now, those very same walls that were meant to shield you are keeping you from feeling the love that surrounds you. They are keeping you distant from me, from others, and even from yourself. Pay attention to this truth. The walls you've built out of fear and pain are now the barriers that keep love from reaching the deepest parts of your soul. If you feel distant, it's not because you aren't loved. It's because you've closed off the parts of your heart that need love the most. Child, somewhere along the way, you started to believe lies about yourself. Lies that told you you're not good enough, not worthy, not lovable. These lies have become the background noise of your mind, shaping how you see yourself and the world around you. Maybe you thought, if people really knew me, they wouldn't love me. Or I have to prove myself before I can be worthy of love. Or even, I'll never be enough, so why even try? My child, these lies are not from me. They are not your truth. I have never looked at you and thought you weren't enough. From the moment I formed you, I have seen you as precious, valuable, and worthy. But as long as you hold on to these lies, they will keep you from fully experiencing the love I have for you. Stay with me now, because this is important. To feel the depth of my love for you, you have to stop listening to the lies and start listening to my voice. Precious child, if this message has spoken to your soul, let your support shine by hitting that like button. You've carried pain for so long that it's become a part of you. Maybe you don't even notice it anymore, but it's there, hidden deep within you, like a splinter you've stopped trying to remove. That pain has made you cautious, guarded, hesitant to let anyone in. Even with me, you hesitate. You wonder, can I really trust God with this? You think, what if I let go and it hurts even more? But my child, you can trust me. I see your pain, and I am not afraid of it. I am not distant from it. In fact, I am closer to you in your pain than you could ever imagine. But here's the thing. I can't heal what you won't give to me. If you keep holding on to your pain, clutching it tightly as if it defines you, you will stay distant. Let me in. Let me take the burden you were never meant to carry. Healing begins when you trust me enough to release what's been breaking you. Reconciliation with me does not require grand gestures or impossible feats. It begins with a simple step: turning your heart toward me. When you feel distant, speak to me. Even if your words are halting or uncertain, they are precious to me. I do not need eloquence. I need honesty. Spend time in my word, for it is a love letter written to you. Let it remind you of who I am and who you are in me. Surround yourself with others who seek me, for community is a gift that will strengthen your faith. And above all, be patient with yourself. Healing and closeness take time, but every small step brings you closer to the fullness of my love. Another reason you feel distant is because you've allowed distractions to take your focus away from what matters most. The noise of the world, the endless demands on your time, the constant pull of social media, entertainment, and other distractions, they've all created a gap between us. You've been so busy doing, achieving, striving, that you've forgotten how to simply be. How to sit in my presence, to rest in my love, to hear my voice. And because of that, you feel disconnected, distant, alone. But you don't have to live this way. Come back to me. Put down the distractions, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. Make space for me in your life, and you will find that the distance you feel begins to fade. Dear one, take this moment of inspiration and spread its light. Share it with up to 3 friends or family members who could benefit from a touch of hope. Beloved, the door is always open. No matter how far you feel, no matter how long it has been, you are always welcome to return to me. You do not need to earn my love or prove yourself worthy. You need only come, and I will run to meet you. Come with your doubts, your fears, your wounds, and your questions. Come with your joys, your hopes, and your dreams. Come as you are and let me show you the depth of my love. You are my child, and there is nothing, absolutely nothing, that can change that. My child, you are protecting yourself. Somewhere deep down, you believe that staying distant will keep you safe. That if you don't fully open your heart, you will get hurt again. But my child, the truth is, staying distant doesn't protect you. It isolates you. It keeps you from the very thing your soul longs for. Connection, love, belonging. The walls you've built may feel safe, but they are also keeping you trapped. I am here to tell you that it's safe to let those walls come down. It's safe to let me in. It's safe to let others in. Yes, love is risky. Yes, vulnerability is scary. But the life you were created for cannot be lived behind walls. You're probably wondering, how do I close the gap? How do I feel closer to God, to others, to love? The answer is simple, but it requires action. First, be honest with me. Tell me how you're feeling. Share your fears, your doubts, your pain. I can handle it. Second, seek my presence. Spend time with me. Pray, meditate, sit in silence. Let me fill the empty spaces in your heart. Third, let go of the lies. Replace the lies you've believed with my truth. You are loved, you are worthy, you are enough. Fourth, open your heart. Take small steps to let others in. Vulnerability takes practice, but it's worth it. Fifth, stay connected. Don't let distractions pull you away. Make time for what matters most. My child, the distance you feel is not because you aren't loved. You are loved more deeply, more fully, more completely than you could ever imagine. The problem is not the love. It's your ability to receive it. I am here, arms wide open, waiting for you to come closer. The choice is yours. Will you stay behind the walls you've built, or will you take a step of faith and let love in? Stay with me until the end of this message, not just in words but in your heart. Let this truth sink in. You are not distant because you are unloved. You are distant because you've been afraid to fully embrace the love that is already yours. But today, that can change. Take the first step. I am here, and I am waiting. Precious soul, would you lend your heart and help us share God's love far and wide? By clicking below and choosing to buy me a coffee, you empower our work on YouTube to touch lives. Your contribution is a blessing that means the world to us. Thank you for your support. My cherished one, dost thou perceive it? Behold, the gentle murmurs of the breeze, the stirring of transformation in the atmosphere. Open your heart, for I bring forth a revelation that will break the bonds of want and limitation. Wealth flows to you as a powerful torrent, bursting forth with grace and generosity, not a mere drop, not a gentle flow, but a magnificent cascade of prosperity enriching your existence. Many of my beloved have become familiar with merely surviving, ensnared in a way of thinking that settles for just enough. But I am proclaiming a message, heralding a time of abundant blessings that shall pour into your life as never seen before. Behold, you are on the brink of a great revelation, a divine outpouring of abundance that shall fill your heart with wonder and joy. Verily, I tell you, this is not simply a fleeting desire. It is a sacred vow from the depths of your divine Creator's love. I am the source of all miracles, the one who breathes life into barren lands and brings forth hidden riches from the depths of the unseen. Before the turning of this moon, you shall behold the fulfillment of my promise. A remarkable abundance, prosperity that surpasses your greatest dreams, shall start to pour into your existence like a divine stream of precious wealth. The heavens are pouring forth, prepared to immerse you in a bounty that will transform your perception of true richness. Do not allow uncertainty or lack of faith to steal away this precious moment. Embrace the promise. Open your heart wide to receive. For too long my beloved have been taught to anticipate delay, to accept mere scraps when I yearn to bestow upon them the abundance of my treasures. Release yourself from the desolation of doubt and embrace the abundance of my unwavering love. The harvest is not merely abundant. It overflows, brimming with a richness that will leave you in awe and reverence. I am bringing forth a new abundance, bestowing financial blessings upon my church in a way that has never been seen before. Prepare thyself, dear one. Prepare your heart to embrace the abundance that is soon to flow into your life. This is not a vow for times yet to come, but a declaration for the present moment. I proclaim unto you, the riches of those who walk in darkness are being bestowed upon you. The treasures of those who walk in darkness are being laid bare, and their abundance is being bestowed upon you with grace. What was intended for harm, I shall turn into a source of your abundance. Do you sense the sacred expectation rising within your soul? The air is filled with a divine anticipation, a sacred promise of imminent transformation. In a moment's time, blessings of abundance shall appear, surprising you in the most delightful way. Those heartfelt supplications, born from sorrow, shall yield a bountiful joy that will fill your spirit with wonder beyond measure. I shall lead you from scarcity to abundance, from sufficiency to overflowing plenty. Your storehouses shall be filled with abundance, and your vessels shall run over with the finest of blessings. The great adversary shall be cast aside, and the heavens shall be opened abundantly, showering forth blessings beyond your capacity to hold. Some shall find it difficult to grasp the vastness of my actions. They have settled into a realm of constraints, their belief weakened by the passage of time and the burden of low aspirations. But for you, my beloved, a new dawn breaks, a day when you shall partake in the bounty of blessings, where the remnants of your grace shall nourish the multitudes. Prepare to embark on a transformative journey towards abundance, where the burdens of debt and scarcity are lifted, and you shall rejoice in the bountiful blessings that await you. Your vessel shall brim with abundance, and your spirit shall rejoice in the splendor of my grace. The world shall behold in wonder as you embody the boundless grace of my affection. I bestow this upon you not merely for your own ease, but for the flourishing of a greater purpose. The riches I bestow upon you are not for selfish accumulation or fleeting indulgence. They are a holy responsibility, a divine calling to share my abundance, with those who seek sustenance and hope. As the heavens pour forth blessings and the wonders of prosperity unfold, hold dear the commitments you've whispered to me in the quiet of your heart, the sacred pledges to nurture my mission, to uplift the endeavors that resonate with my spirit. I embrace your promise, dear one,